The Russian President Vladimir Putin will make a two-day state visit to China this week on the invite of the Chinese President Xi Jinping. And he'll be in Beijing from the 16th till the 17th of May. Now, this is Vladimir Putin's second visit to the country in a span of 7 months, and his first overseas trip since starting his fifth term in office as the President of Russia earlier this month. Now, the Kremlin has said that Putin and Xi will discuss the details of the entire range of issues of the comprehensive partnership and strategic cooperation. They'll also identify some key areas for further development of the Russian-Chinese practical cooperation and exchange views in detail on the most pressing international and regional issues. The Kremlin has added that after the meeting, the two leaders will also sign a joint statement. The visit comes in the backdrop of the Russia-Ukraine war and fresh sanctions by the West. While China has not openly supported Putin's Ukraine invasion more than 2 years ago, its no-limits strategic partnership with Russia has come under intense scrutiny from the United States of America and its allies, who imposed sanctions on Russia while also repeatedly calling for Beijing to use its leverage to bring the war in Ukraine to an end. Now, since the beginning of the war, Russia has looked to China as a crucial economic lifeline, especially after the West hit Russia with unprecedented sanctions over its military offensive. In return, China has benefited from cheap Russian energy imports as well as access to its vast natural resources, including that of steady gas shipments via the Serbian pipeline. Now, Russia and China's close economic partnership has come under close scrutiny by the West. According to reports, the Chinese banks are now tightening scrutiny over trade with Russia for fear of incurring some strict new American sanctions over the Ukraine war. Now, earlier in the month, the U.S. officials had announced fresh sanctions aimed at crippling Russia's military and industrial capabilities, punishing companies in China and elsewhere that help Moscow acquire weapons for its war in Ukraine. Now, faced with fresh sanctions, Putin now heads to China with a view of strengthening ties as both countries are marking 75 years of diplomatic relations.
At the invitation of President Xi Jinping, Russian President Vladimir Putin will pay his first visit to China since starting his new term from May 16th and 17th. During the visit, President Xi Jinping will exchange views with President Putin on bilateral ties, cooperation in various fields, and international and regional issues of common interest.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.